You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White sports fans, the Summer Olympics are over with. And one of the last videos we actually made about the Summer Olympics was Brittney Griner crying when the national anthem was actually being played, because the U.S. women actually won gold at the Olympics. It was actually very close, man. They came to an almost disastrous upset, but they did win, and Brittney Griner won a gold medal. Now, everybody saw Brittney Griner, tears running down her face, because she won a gold medal. And of course, you guys already know her ordeal. Actually, in Russia, a few years back, she decided to bring an illegal substance into a foreign country that she knew was illegal. By the way, it was illegal in WNBA too as well. But she came back a year and a half ago, Christmas of 2022, and Brittney Griner vowed that she would actually stand for the national anthem in the WNBA. She upheld that part of her bargain. Okay? Now, when it comes to the Olympics, Brittney Griner had a whole bunch of tears rolling down her face, guys. And I truly do believe that she was thankful in that moment that she was actually back at home, that she was not an oppressed victim like she actually believed before. Now, my last video on this, some people were saying they didn't believe it. I believe that the tears were actually authentic, because when you actually sit in a Russian prison for 9-10 months, that's probably definitely going to make you more patriotic when it comes to the USA. I wouldn't want to be in a Russian prison at all. Not even for one day. Brittney Griner was there for like 10 months, even though she should have been there for, 9.5 years. Remember, that was her sentence, guys. And I'm pretty sure when that sentence came down, she was terrified. Well, guys, Brittney Griner now is breaking her silence on why she was actually crying during the national anthem. Let's get into it. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You guys can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. So here we go, guys. Check this out. Brittney Griner explains her strong emotions during national anthem. My country fought for me to get back. You see, guys, I truly do believe that was authentic, man. When she was actually crying, she was actually thinking, you know what? My country actually gave up a dangerous arms dealer to get me back. I'm not a victim. I really do appreciate that. And I said it back in 2022, man. When she came back home, I said, I really do hope that she actually had a change of heart. And apparently she did. Says here, WNBA star Brittney Griner, who spent years protesting the country during the playing of the national anthem, is trying to explain why she broke down in tears during the Star-Spangled Banner at the Olympics. Griner had a clear emotional response during the anthem after Team USA won a gold medal at the Paris Games in women's basketball, after beating France by a single point, 67-66. Man, that could have been the biggest upset in basketball history for the women, man. But anyway, Griner stood for a medal around her neck as the anthem played, and at one point, she became so emotional that a tear streamed down her face. Actually, it was more than just one tear. It really was more than one tear. But now Griner is trying to explain why she was so emotional in Paris, Fox News reported. Quote, my country fought for me to get back, Griner said, according to Yahoo Sports. And I was able to bring home gold for my country. There's just no greater feeling. The Phoenix Mercury Center was referring to the deal Beijing Biden made with the Russians to get Griner freed from a prison where she was sent when she was convicted of a drug offense after being arrested at a Moscow airport. Yeah, the Merchant of Death, guys, was actually traded for Brittney Griner. And at that time, Brittney Griner really did despise this country. Had no respect whatsoever for the national anthem. She was actually out there saying, I don't think we should actually be out there for the anthem. I don't want to be out there. But then she gets locked up in Russia. And then she finds patriotism, guys. Patriotism. She has to know, man, that we gave up way too much to get her back. I mean, the Merchant of Death, guys, they made a movie about this man. That's how dangerous he is, okay? Griner added that when she was in a Russian prison cell, she never thought she would end up back home or playing for her country in the Olympics. Quote, and to be here winning gold for my country, representing when my country fought for me so hard to even be standing here, she said. U.S. head coach Sherry Reeve added that Griner was grateful to play for Team USA. Quote, she was so thankful to be here. I think we all should just keep checking on her because it's unfathomable what she went through, Reeve insisted. So, there you have it, guys. That is an explanation from Brittney Griner for actually explaining her emotions. Everybody could actually see how the tears were just flowing down her face. And I knew that she definitely had an appreciation at that moment. Hopefully, it remains that way. Because I truly do believe, guys, that people can change. People can change. And I definitely believe that Brittney Griner has had a change of heart. Hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully, God forbid if we have any other incident and BLM rises up again, hopefully she doesn't fall for that scam. Hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully she wouldn't actually come out and say, hey, the U.S. is bad, man. I'm oppressed. Black people are oppressed. No. Brittney Griner, man, like you said, man, the country gave up a lot for you. Way too much, in my opinion. A whole bunch of people actually do believe we gave up way too much. And I agree with that, man. I mean, she actually skipped the line. I mean, Paul Whelan, other Americans that were actually over there longer. Now, Paul Whelan is actually back now, but he had been there way longer than Brittney Griner. Way longer. But there you have it, guys. Brittney Griner explain why she actually was crying. The U.S. did a lot for her to get her back. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.